Black Panther and honest opinions. Now, I have seen two types of people talking about this movie, and there is no in between. I have not seen anybody say, it's all right. It's either the greatest movie since Endgame. In fact, it makes Endgame look like a pile of crap, or it's the worst thing they've ever seen ever.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet.
I've got no intention of. Again, like you with Avatar 2, I might watch it when it streams, but I'm clearly not a big Marvel fan anyway. I think the Marvel movies are pretty much hit and miss. I think they're massively overrated. Phase 4 has just been an absolute joke. It's been abysmal.
Oh yeah.
I'm not interested in Black Panther because
somebody did say, just to interrupt, somebody did say that Black Panther is the best of Phase 4, and you're going, it's not saying a lot.
It's not, not really. That's not a difficult thing. It's, as I said to you earlier, Phil, before we started, people have already gone in making their minds up about this film. They've already gone in and said, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be, you're getting people saying, oh, I didn't stop crying throughout. It was amazing. It's an emotional roller coaster. Someone even compared it to The Godfather. I mean, fucking get some perspective. All right, get some perspective in life.
Immediately, as soon as somebody says that this is the best film ever made, I immediately go, no, it isn't, because it's not. No. You can't watch a film once and say it's the best film ever made, because that's just ridiculous. Let's have a look at some of the comments which have been collected over Twitter. These are hit and miss, I will say, and the wonders of modern technology. Oh, look at this Gola. Look at this. This is well professional. I can tell you that I did see it somehow. Wakanda Forever is a movie with a few shiny speckles of good drowned in nearly 3 hours of swamp, boring and awful. It's an insult to Boseman's Black Panther. So not a fan. Not a fan. That one to say.
No.
Go on, you read that one now.
Okay, Wakanda Forever has to be one of the best movies I've seen in years. The power of black girl magic is so ignored and discredited. We should run this world if we put our mind to it. Angela Bassett is still so undefeated at what she do. This a truly must see. Okay, first thing, black girl magic, you want to rule the world, but you can't even tweet properly. Get out.
It made me laugh at the fact her avatar is a black woman, and this is obviously that kind of movie which is aimed at black women who have been oppressed for the last 400 years in awful slavery and everything else. I have heard, and I'm going to say spoilers because none of us care, that apparently Angela Bassett dies in it because of her own sort of stupidity.
And really?
Angela Bassett's still so undefeated at what she do. Just going to go.
She do.
Oh, hang on. I was going to say we've got comments here, but they're all stupid comments. Let's get rid of
That's Robert Peach there. Look, he's got one.
No, not you, Robert. It's somebody posting porn links. Let me just check the links a second, and then I'll come back to you.
Hand lotion.
There we go. Look. So Brainbug says Marvel films associated now The Godfather. Seriously, you can't. There's no way you could compare these two movies together in any way, shape, or form. And then Robert has said, I admit Black Panther 1 looked nice, but it wasn't good. I have zero interest in seeing 2. The first one, it was all right. It wasn't anything. No, it was all right. But I mean, again, I've not had any inclination to go and see this. I'm going to wait till it comes out on streaming because I'm just not that bothered. And like I said, the first one was okay, but the second one, it's just now that Boseman has died and unfortunately passed away, that just really takes the edge off quite a lot.
Yeah.
So let's go back to these comments here. Here we go. I want to refund Marvel Studios Black Panther AMC theaters. This movie was so mid. Straight trash. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He's got a black guy in his avatar. So this.
Oh, that's
it is
good,
a black guy. Yeah, it's a black guy who's seen this movie and absolutely hates it.
Good.
There you go, mate. Go on.
Just watch Wakanda Forever, and after that, going to start watching DC now. Yeah, get on board. Get on board,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Next 10 years of DC are going to be. I think they're going to be pretty special. I've got to be honest.
Nobody has done better than Marvel for making people watch DC films.
Thank you, Phase 4.
Here we go. Look, Wakanda Forever may be the best MCU movie since Endgame, and it's one of the best solo superhero movies of all time. Again, there's not a word of that I believe, because it's not the best movie in the MCU. I'm not. I'm going to go in with an open mind, but there is no way I'm going into this thinking this is going to be the best movie in the MCU, and the best superhero movie of all time. Again, there's no way that's true. Any of that's true.
No, total bullshit.
Wakanda
Forever was a really good watch. My only wish is that they would cast more Africans who actually speak the language. It would be more authentic rather than have Americans butchering it. So this is this is golden. So this is the problem with the left and these virtual signalers. They're not content now that this is a movie which is probably 99.9% black people, black cast, black directors and cinematographers and everything. Not content with that. They now want Africans to do it because black Americans or black African Americans or whatever the fuck they call each other are not quite good enough. So this is like 10 out of 10 for virtue signaling in Boliano. Fantastic stuff.
Again, it's just obviously it's Twitter. You're never going to please all of the people all of the time because that's just one of those things that never happens. But again, it's kind of they're doing the best that they can with the situation, but they're not putting the best people forward for it, like you say. Ryan, is it Coogler, directed, and I'm sure he's a fully accomplished director. But again, if it's just going to be there for virtual signaling and putting across the message, what's the point? It's not going to be it's not going to be entertainment.
No.
As the MCU gets darker and starts to focus on topics like colonization and bigotry, I think they may just have to give us the X-Men reboot we deserve. Neymar, using the term mutant, solidified this with me. Wakanda Forever.
Great.
Yeah.
Colonization and bigotry, and Shanae, whatever, probably wrote that while sucking on a $10 Starbucks coffee while she's in a £2,000 iPhone.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I hate commercialism.
Yeah.
Because apparently, again, from what I've heard, people keep saying that the Wakandans are pretty racist and xenophobic against other people. And it's like, right, so it's okay for them to do it, but not for us to do it.
This is what I said about the first one, and everyone slagged me off for it because I was like, hold on, they're saying that the richest, most advanced country on the face of the planet, and yet most other African nations are dying of starvation, disease.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point.
War, civil war, sexual violence, corruption. So,
biggest pile of poo ever created.
There you go. Nice one, Greg.
I'm assuming he's never seen The Last Jedi, but yeah, I mean that's. I mean, again, he's kind of like saying he's generalizing, and I can't think it can't be the biggest pile of poo ever made. There's got to be something good about it. But I mean, obviously that's his comments on it. Go on.
I will say one thing. Looking at the trailers for Black Panther 2, it looks lovely. It looks beautiful. But
you've got to have a story.
I can make myself look good using Photoshop.
Okay, go on. You read that one up for us.
I went to see this film today, and wow, I was blown away. This is a fantastic film with a powerful cast, well worth watching. Also, it's great to see token white people for a change. We need more movies like this. The world is diverse, and I'm here for it. Good for you, Peter.
Hooray. Hooray.
Go and get your beard washed and have a trim up because you look like a fucking tramp.
Hey. Sorry.
Says the bearded ones. As well, Ketlo.
So I take it then there are a minority of white people in Wakanda.
There's none.
But that's weird because that's not diversity.
No, I know. It's strange, isn't it?
Oh, diversity only works one way. Yeah, that's really weird. As a cinematic event, Black Panther impacted me more than any other film. Grief. As a film, I think Wakanda Forever tops it. Angela Bassett was supreme. Ryan Coogler and all involved. Big up. So I'm assuming he's never seen any other movies as a cinema event. It's impacted me more than any other film. I mean, that's a crazy thing to think. This is as bad as, just to bring this up as a complete side note, I nearly got involved with an argument over somebody about Andor, which we will come to. But I found out.
Travel to the future.
Yeah. No. This is on Twitter. But this guy sort of said to me how great Andor was. When I went to his profile, he said that he had done a bachelor's and had done it on The Last Jedi.
Awesome.
And you're thinking, right, so you spent thousands of pounds on your education in film studies, and the movie that you picked to do your thesis on was The Last Jedi. You know,
do you know what you say to people like that?
Nothing, just point and laugh.
You say, can I have extra sprinkles on my coffee, please?
Yeah, that's right. Is the milkshake machine working?
Yeah. Go back to Tom Avery though with his. But yeah,
Black Panther impacted me more than. That's what a ridiculous thing to say. That it's just.
I've got a feeling, Phil, that Tom's wife's boyfriend gave him £30 and said, "Go and amuse yourself for a couple of hours."
That's why it impacted him so much, because he found out that his wife was having an affair whilst watching it.
No, he's probably part of it.
Mm-hmm. We're coming to the end here. Just read that one for me again, minute, mate.
Always that's my rant for today. Black Panther was a powerful film. I know I won't change the opinion of racists because they're setting their beliefs, but at least I can get my frustrations out in the hopes that someone will listen to me. Oh, so firstly, you've got a profile picture and you're wearing a mask. Secondly, you're not racist if you don't like the film.
Yeah. This is exactly the same. Again, I nearly got into an argument with somebody on Twitter about She-Hulk because I was misogynist, and it was like, no, I just didn't like it. It's got nothing to do with me being a misogynist. I just didn't like the series. It was just badly written. And the same with this movie. If you don't like it, you're racist. No. I just didn't like it. I just didn't think it was a particularly good piece of filmmaking. Brainbug has said about The Last Jedi. We'll come back to that, Brainbug, later. I'm trying to. There we go. Now here
let's finish
is the creme de la creme of reviews. Kevin Smith. I'll do this in the way that he would have said it. I just saw Black Panther. Jesus, that mid-credit scene. It was worth the price of vision alone. Because apparently it made him cry. So we're living in an age now where I remember when Kevin Smith was cool. It was a long time ago. I remember when he was quite cool, but now he's a complete and utter sellout.
Well, let's sum it up, shall we? He's what, 50? You're wearing a baseball cap back to front. You wear jackets and football jerseys that are like 8 sizes too big for you, and you cry at everything.
It's literally everything, isn't it?
Smith, you're ridiculous. You've become a parody. In fact,
here's a good comment.
Elon Musk shuts his Twitter account for not having parody written in it.
Did he cry? Tosser sums it up perfectly. Thank you there, Brainbug, for that. I say that answer. That was an excerpt from the Outpost Frequencies, brought to you by thelastmovieoutpost.com. We hold a live stream every Sunday at 12 p.m. on Central Time and 6 p.m. UK time. You're welcome to join us. In the meantime, make sure you visit thelastmovieoutpost.com for all of your movie news, reviews, and everything cool about film. So cheesy.